Wife Talk Show with Elma, Linda, Cynthia, and Kimberly. And we have a special guest tonight that I will introduce in a few minutes. This is a Christian-based talk show where we love to talk about Jesus, but we also love to talk about everything else and get into other people's business. So, before we get started, Philippians 1:6 says, whatever God has started in you, he will finish it. And we want you to finish whatever assignment that he has given you. We want you to be encouraged to finish that assignment and do it with love, peace, and happiness. And my motivational thing is, in order to succeed, you must first believe you can. I like that.
Yes,
I really do like that. You have to believe that you can succeed in whatever you have your heart set on. So tonight we have with us, and I'm going to say his name, Billy James Hollman Senior. I got it right. Okay, Billy James Hollman Senior. And this is our first time ever having his company name is S&B Auto Specialties Paint and Body Shop. Okay? So we've never had a paint and body shop person on our show.
Where is it located?
It's first time for everything.
I know, okay? And look like he got a little gap up there. Go, oh, give it to me. Yes, I love it.
He makes it work.
I love it. Okay. But anyway.
Teeth came like this.
That's my idea too. So I like that.
Yes,
I ain't gonna say what they say about that, but anyway.
I don't do too much of that.
But anyway, it's good for the woman side. I don't know about the gap with the men. Y'all will get that later. But anyway, we have S&B Auto Special. He's going to talk about his shop, and he's going to talk about his ministry and how God is using him. And we're happy because we love to promote Black-owned business. And you are the owner, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he's the owner, manager, CEO, whatever we have out there. And he's located at 116 North Crowley Road. Sweet Bee, Crowley, Texas. That is?
Yeah. Actually, 10,000. 10016.
Okay, 10,000.
16.
North Crowley Road, Sweet Bee. Sweet Bee. Sweet Bee Billy, y'all. Sweet Bee Billy. Okay. And that's in Crowley, Texas. And is this a good phone number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and his phone number is 817-845-6825. Okay? And we'll have all this information later on into the show. Okay? So, Billy, tell us how long you been in business?
Since 1999, December 17, 1999. So
And
20
you started
years.
in a cold month, Billy. Who works on cars in a cold month?
But when you got warmth, you can work on it. You don't really have to be outside, right?
That's true.
Yeah, so
You work on the
Yeah,
inside.
I started in a little shop with a little heater over there, doing my thing. You know?
That's like my dad.
Well, that's good because that's a good time because that's the Christmas month and most people be drunk and having all these wrecks and you go and get them and just redo their whole car.
I got to make time to enjoy Christmas, you know. So
I know because you probably lined up because all these
that's my
wrecks
second
are.
home.
Right.
So these people need their car.
Yes.
Right.
You know, it's like, sir, I need my car. I said, shoot, I stay late and do whatever I need to do and give them
dedication.
good service. And I'm so against putting, how they said, substandard work, you know, just garbage work.
Okay, just rushing.
I like for the car to look like it's never, somebody say, well, where was it hit at? Which side?
Oh, now that's good.
You know, which side? When it's like that,
That's good.
then it's good.
It's good.
That is good.
And as a result of that, by the grace of God, I can ride Harleys and drive Porsches and stuff like that.
Oh, did you hear that?
Not no cosigner. It's my credit, my stuff that did that.
Hey, what you can ride? What not?
Porsches and Harleys.
Porsches and Harley.
I like that. Porsches and
Harleys cost
Harley.
more than cars. So
Yes,
you know,
they do.
You know?
That's
Yes,
all
they
right.
do.
I love that to see a black
Now
man driving in a
Harley
Porsche.
And still, I'm still the same person. Because sometimes certain things change people.
It changed me.
Mhm.
I'm
It
so
did.
superficial.
Kim, you so funny.
Yeah, I just like what I like. I'm not even, I mean, it's just, if I don't have it, I'm cool. If I do have it, I'm cool. But I just like what I like. I'm able to
And you
get
work
it.
hard for it.
And I'm just like, I don't want to be that man 60, 70 years old or 80 on my deathbed. Like, man, I wish I would have.
Oh, we
And
And
like-
we just talked about that, Billy.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm doing it now.
Now, I like
I don't
that.
want 65 and I retire. Then I'm like, well, let me go get some. Oh, I can't even ride. this
Oh,
bike.
Kim, he's acting you out, Kim.
I can't do that. So I'm like, all right, I just turned 52.
Wow, you look so
You
young.
You look young. You sure you 52?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We might have to check your ID.
Yeah, I just take-
where's
I
your
take
birth
care of myself.
certificate? Because you look real young.
But you look young.
No, I just
Oh.
take care of myself.
I was
That's it.
thinking you in your
All you gotta do is
40s.
take care of yourself. Bathe every day.
Look,
He
he
say
said
baby.
bathe every day. Thank God for the bath.
Definitely don't.
Amen.
That's right.
52?
Man.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
do
Well,
not.
it shows right here.
No. Your
Yeah, 'cause you can't
skin
see it
does
up there,
not
Billy.
look
You
52.
take care of it.
A
And
bit.
I'll tell you a secret. I'll
Okay,
you
tell us
a
the
secret.
secret.
Only me and God know this right
Okay,
now, and
tell
a few
us.
other people.
Okay, tell us.
I learned those habits from when I got in trouble early in life.
Mhm.
Went to the penitentiary twice.
Okay.
No.
They taught me how to. I mean, basically, you that's why people look preserved
You
when they
don't
come
age. You don't age.
What y'all using there? I need some penitentiary.
No, you
No,
just,
you
you
don't.
No,
just-
you don't. Kim, I'm gonna
I said
get you.
penitentiary cream.
Oh,
Moisturizer.
Yeah.
Moisturizer.
Nah, what
so
you do, it's simple stuff. I mean, Vaseline, lotion. You just take care of yourself. That's it.
What kind of lotion
And
y'all
I
use?
shave and stuff, and I don't mess with barbers and stuff like that. That's the reason why the back of my neck is smooth.
It
Oh, look at
is.
him.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I'm not how they say it, arrogant about it, but I know I'm a decent dude. I'm a decent dude. So ain't nobody, man, they know ugly. No, not this one. I'm
Not
handsome.
this-
I ain't cute,
Whoa,
but
go
I'm
ahead.
handsome.
I like that. Billy is in the house, y'all.
Say, it is what it is, but I ain't got no
Yes,
big head and this and that.
No, you don't have
So you just use
Uh,
Vaseline, like old school Vaseline? 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
just
it-
Vaseline,
it is
yeah.
some-
Vaseline intensive.
Yeah.
They used the petroleum jelly.
Yeah, petroleum jelly.
And
Yeah.
then also they used the one with the brown label.
I got both of them.
I'm
The
going.
cocoa butter.
See, that's old school what she's talking about right there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how
I
did
got, I
you?
got both of them.
So
Yeah.
how did you get started
Yes.
in your business?
All right, Trimble Tech. I went to Trimble Tech.
Oh, okay.
You know, cause I'm born at John Peter Smith. I'm from here.
Oh, he's from Fort Worth.
Yeah, I'm Fort Worth. Never
Funky
lived
town.
nowhere else. The first time I ever lived out of Fort Worth is where I live now. Is in Crowley. That's it. I stay 6
Crowley,
minutes from my
Crowley.
shop. That's cool when you live by your business.
Right.
That's
right.
Because it used to
That's
take me
good.
18 minutes to get home.
Right.
But how I learned, I was in Trimble Tech. You know, when you sign up for your electives,
Mhm.
of course, I was in the female. So I'm like, well, let me get into home economics. And then, shoot, they was like, no.
No men
Yeah,
can be
no
in
nursing.
home economics.
Oh, you could get in there back then.
Yeah,
you
you
can get
can.
in there.
Yeah.
You be nursing the egg and everything. You know? You be handling your business. You know?
Honey.
But man, when they put me in pain and body, I was like, man, I don't want to do this. Boop. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Right.
I said, I don't want to do this. So I got in there and started liking it and got in good with the teacher and everything. So I started working at his shop after work, you know, because he had a paint and body shop. I started working at his shop, and then, you know, of course, with my peers and stuff, you know, sell dope and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. So I bumped my head a few times and stuff like that. And then the second round, which it wasn't no long time, 1 year, second time 3 years.
Okay.
3 years was enough for me to think. I was like, I want to keep doing this stuff. I said, nah, I ain't finna do that. I came home, got me 2 fast food jobs. Got me 2 full time.
I hear you.
2 full time.
He's working.
One was to pay the bills, cause you know I had a girlfriend, so one was to pay the bills.
Oh, y'all
And
hear that, guys?
The other one was
Y'all
keep
hear
you out of trouble.
Yeah, and one was for my fun stuff.
Fun
I had a
stuff. See, that's
5.0.
smart. That's
But
smart
he knew how,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's smart.
he did
Yeah, I had my
do
little
that.
5.0 convertible. You know, I mean, you know, I thought I was, you know,
You
menace to
king,
society kind of stuff,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
them kind of cars, you know. So we was doing it back then, having fun and stuff. But when I came home, I was like, man, I can't do this no more. And God bless me. He said, man, you still painting stuff? So I started doing a couple people cars at home, like in
Wow.
'97. You know, I got home in '96. But like in '97, I started doing them. Did a BMW, and it just led and led.
My car.
So when I finally got the nerve to get my first shop, I had 8 cars at the house.
Wow.
So I transferred all them cars over to that shop and stuff like that. because I was working for the city of Fort Worth. I fixed police cars, dump trucks, and all that stuff.
Wow.
You know, so when I transferred all that stuff, I was making 3 times as much on the side than I was making with the city.
So how did you find your shop?
Look at this. I was over a buddy of mine's shop, a guy that I just met at AutoZone, and he already had a shop. He had a decent shop too. He said, if you come help me, you can have some time to fix on your stuff. All right, so I went and helped him and stuff like that. And it was weird because his wife wouldn't leave me alone. You know, everywhere I went in that shop, she would follow me. And
why was she following you?
I have no clue. She'd be standing over there and talk to me.
What you say?
She liked the way he looked.
Yeah, she was just standing over there talking to me, and I felt uncomfortable. She was black.
I know, but no, what color?
Was she light skinned?
Her color?
Yeah, she liked that.
She was her shade.
Your
So,
shade.
Yeah.
Linda shade too.
shade.
Linda like these dark skin men. She love these chocolate
She
men.
said she was your shade.
She could have been your shade.
Well, all of y'all
Look,
pretty
he
much
said all
same
of
shade.
y'all.
All y'all pretty much
Y'all
same
be
shade.
putting Billy on it.
Lighter than me.
We got caramel.
He got all of it.
Lighter than me, yeah. You got paper sack. You got bright. You got
Billy up
corn.
here naming all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, what's my color?
And a little
What's her color?
amaretto. but no, I'll bull crap aside.
Okay, Bill.
She would just be like, so what you doing? What you like? I'm thinking to myself, man, your husband is over there. I mean, I don't do this kind of stuff. So I told him, I said, man, you need to get your wife, man, because I just told him straight like that.
Right.
And then instead of checking her,
He check you.
no, he didn't check me. You ain't gonna do that.
Oh, he said,
but what he said was,
Do you want to work here anymore?
no, I wasn't working there. I was swapping.
Helping.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he just said, man, we blah blah blah. I gave some kind of excuse, and that was the end of our partnership. That was the end of it. So happened to be right before I got my stuff out of there, because I moved my toolbox. Right before I got my stuff out of there, the owner of the whole business park came in. And I said, and he was behind on his rent, and I didn't know that. But the dude that came to say, man, you got your rent today or whatever, I didn't know that. So I said, sir, who are you? He said, I own this establishment.
Whoa.
So
Wow.
and I said, do you have any things available or whatever? He said, yeah, I got 3 in the back. You want me to go show them to you? So like
Look
that,
at
he
y'all.
said, all I need is 2 months up front. And I had put my money, I had about $13,000 to put back already.
Wow.
So that's how you started. Is this the same shop you have in Crowley now?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
I
this is another
upgraded.
shop.
Yeah, that was in a business park.
Okay.
And then the second was a standalone building. And after 8.5 years, now I got a shop with 2 different entities on one shop. One is a motorcycle shop, and then one is a paint and body shop.
Wow.
So that's,
Do you have any employees working for you, or just you by yourself?
I got 3.
You got 3
I
employees.
got 1 in the back,
Uh-huh.
and then I got 2 in the front, 2 in the other body shop. So 4 total of us that's working.
Wow.
Because I used to have at one time I had 5 or 6, half of them stand around when you leave. So you're just
Right.
paying them for
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
every Friday they like this.
Right.
It
So-
haven't worked.
So I got a philosophy. Whatever I pay you, if I pay you $1,000 a week, you need to bring me 3,000 that week.
Right.
So you need to,
And work.
yeah, you need
That
to
makes
make
sense.
another 66 2/3% of to make up. Like
Mhm.
I pay you 1,000, bring me 3,000.
Right.
That's not bad.
So if I pay you 10,000, bring me 30,000. Not bring me, but make me.
Right.
But I'm the painter. I'm the one. I paint everything in there. Nobody paints nothing else. I paint everything. So everything that comes out of there is done by me. Yeah,
Wow.
yes, ma'am.
So what time
So I
do
do
you
everything
work?
from Porsches, the Benzes. I'm one of the. Actually, I'm the only African American person in these parts that I know that do work of that quality.
Wow.
That's the reason why I was happy I was out there back then instead of on Rosedale or Mansfield or something like that. Which ain't nothing wrong with being in the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
But I tend to when I was in Forest Hill for a couple years,
Mhm.
and all you got was people that didn't want to pay.
Oh, say that.
Yeah.
Say that. of your own
Yeah,
kind or something?
they want a wedding cake for a cupcake price.
Ooh.
And you can't get that.
A wedding cake for a cupcake price.
You can't get that.
That's
You
right.
can't. So now it's like whenever a person is a problem for me, I tell them find your business elsewhere. You know,
Wow.
I won't hesitate. I send them out the door because it'd be two more come in where you leave out.
And that's how it is in church. When 2 leave, 4 come back.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
so,
your page is S&B Auto Specialist Paint and Body Shop on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see how you wrap your cars. Like when you put the paper on it. What do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
call it? And you're taping it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty much what it's called. You just
Yeah,
tape
masking. Yeah, tape and masking.
Masking.
Yes, ma'am.
it. You're very meticulous and neat about it.
so how long does it actually take you from the time you get it into the shop,
Mm-hmm.
out of the shop?
It depends on what they're getting done. You know, from a fender
Uh-huh.
to like I just did a candy job. I hadn't posted it yet, but I just did a candy job, and it took me 5 weeks. The car was totally different. I'm talking about.
What, that's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna
what
ask
do you mean, the candy?
Well, I would show you, but you know,
This
phone can't be on.
it's like
Yeah, that's a Corvette we
I
restored.
love that
We did that
red.
in 3 weeks.
Really?
It was a car that was sitting in the backyard 22 years.
Uh-huh.
It was mud, rotted out,
22
rusted.
years.
everything.
Wow.
And then we took it and the guy said, man, when he started talking money, so when he started talking money, I was like, all right, well, let me go ahead and square some room for you. As long as you doing
Uh-huh.
what you're supposed to do, you paying like you're supposed to do,
Uh-huh.
it's on schedule.
So do you refurbish old cars or just?
Yeah, we do everything that anybody wants to bring us. We don't really have a caliber. If you got a car like a Benz and it's smashed up in the front and stuff like that, and you want it back just like it was,
Uh-huh.
we can do that. You got a '67 Chevelle or whatever, and you want to get that done, we can do that. But it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that, oh, it's a dude down the street. I say, well, I advise you to take it to that dude down the street because we
That's
can't
cheaper
do that.
than you.
Because
But you want the quality. You want it to look nice,
Mhm.
and that's what
It
they
looks
expect.
nice. I'm looking at them here on Facebook.
Yeah, when you
It's
bring your car
excellent.
in, you expect it to be nice
Right.
and not where people can say, "Oh man, you been in a wreck or something." You can still see that.
yeah, our color match because
Okay.
we mix our paint on site. We got a
Wow,
paint room.
that's
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, y'all come through and do a tour one day,
What is your
Yeah, we
square
gonna do-
footage?
ma'am.
What is your square feet?
We're both 4,000.
4,000?
Yeah,
She don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with you, London.
it's a decent size.
Yeah, that's
It's a decent
big.
size,
That's
but-
pretty
Yeah.
big.
But my goal is in like 2 years,
You gonna have.
I'm gonna build me like 8,000 square
See?
foot building on my own land and everything. You know, so the business is mine, but I still lease. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
trying to get a building and everything, they know they make money. They know
Yeah.
it makes money.
yeah.
So everything is up around $1 million. So I'm gonna get my
Really?
stuff and find me a slot
Oh,
of land.
and you're so neat. Oh my gosh, your shelf is meticulously. The shelf right here. Always look at stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's my paint room. Right
Oh
there,
my
yeah.
gosh, it's so neat and clean.
Yeah,
The kid.
Well, I
She
mean-
done went all into it and everything, you know.
Any of your family help you with run your business?
no. A while back.
Look how you said that.
No,
hell no.
Maybe that's why it's successful.
Yeah, I got.
No, he wanted to say hell no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got a 22-year-old son,
Okay.
and about maybe 6 years ago, one of my employees said, "Hey, man, you gonna take over when your daddy?" Said, "Nah, I don't want to do this. It's too hard."
How old is your son?
22 now. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I had my first kid when I was 30.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
talking about the age. I was thinking that would be so exciting for him
Yeah,
to
for him to
work
have a daddy
along
shop.
with you and learn,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
No, they don't want to do that though. Look at
Seems
my
like-
two.
seems
Look
like
at
he
my
would
two.
want-
They don't want to
seems
do
like
that.
He would want to. He see how
They
daddy
don't even
lives.
want to do that.
And
Yeah,
he see
daddy
you
lives.
it's a good life.
Yeah, it's a good life. Seems like he
But-
would want to do it.
No.
But he finally starting to come around though because
Yeah.
he got him a job at Amazon.
Uh-huh.
And you know Amazon gonna work the dog duty.
Yeah.
right?
Amazon gonna take you all
And
the way
then a
down.
12-hour shift.
And then he
Yeah.
said at first it was hard to him. He said now I'm liking them $500 a week checks. So I mean for a 22-year-old dude,
Oh, that's
that
a
ain't
lot.
that
That's
bad.
good for
you know?
him.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
he can get
good.
him a little old apartment. He got him
Yeah.
a little first car, got him a little 2012 Elantra, and you know he doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
So he does have a work ethic. That's a good thing.
he does now. At first he didn't. He just sitting
Oh yeah,
around
yeah, they got
with his
grown.
friends and you know what they do.
Right.
I have an idea.
But that's good that he sees that you with a business. Do you think he'll eventually come into your business? Do you think that, or
I think the
Later
youngest. I
on.
think the youngest one might do that. I have one that's 14, fixing to be 15. And
He's like the
he's
Cowboys.
oh, he
Who?
like the cowboy? You like the cowboy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from
You like
real.
the you like the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm from real.
All right.
Yeah.
Cowboy fan. Oh, but y'all forget we got a Raider fan up here now.
Oh, you got Raider?
sorry.
Yeah, she's
Sorry.
a
I'm
Raider.
sorry.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
But she roots for us every once in a
Oh,
while.
well, she'll do it as long as we ain't playing.
Yeah,
now.
long we not playing the Raiders, you know. So
I know.
we'll let it.
I know your kind.
Yeah.
He got the star. He got the star. He got the star. That's my star. That's my star.
But that's good. Kim is going through your profile and seeing it. But it's really nice to know that you have your own company.
Mhm.
And your company, like she's looking at that.
Mhm.
When other people see your company, it's not messy, it's not junky, it's
I
a
ain't got
it's a
dudes hanging
together.
around. I ain't got, you know, you walk up,
Yeah.
people just hanging around with
Yeah, and
bottles,
you
and
yes.
car jamming, booming, and
Yeah.
all. Nah, I don't play them games. I got
that
a
would
lobby in the
concern
front.
people.
You can sit and watch TV on the wall.
See, that's
you can
what I'm
watch
talking
TV
about.
and stuff like that while you waiting, whatever you're doing. You know,
Right.
Okay, but what are your prices? Because
I don't have
what-
set prices.
The
It's
reason
just
I'm asking is because you have people that can't afford the the BMW prices.
yes, ma'am.
So
Well, I-
Work with
so
people?
do you
Yeah,
have
I work with
sliding
people,
scale.
but I just can't give it away.
no,
Right,
right.
no,
But I
know
can work
that.
with them
Yeah.
because they'll say, "Well, Mako guy." I said, "Man, I can't compete with Mako because they pump their paint out of a barrel." You know? Yeah, they buy like 55
Do they
gallon
still have
drums. That's the reason why
Mako?
they paint fade after about
I
a year
think
or
so.
two.
They do.
Oh.
And you ain't gonna win no lawsuit on them because if that's the case, they got 3 million people, or 30 million people that
They
will be
still
out of
have
business.
makeup.
Yes, they don't have Earl Shot, but they got Mako.
Okay, yeah.
You remember Earl Shot used to
I
be by the
remember he was
hospital.
I remember
Yeah.
Earl Shot.
Yeah.
For $99
Over there
they'll
on Main
fix your
Street.
car.
Yeah. But you don't see those commercials anymore.
No, you don't.
You don't see those
Uh-uh.
commercials.
Well, Earl Shop is been gone what about?
Oh, it's even
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago. Cause I remember when I first moved
I don't know how
forward,
he did it in the first 99, 95. I don't know how he did
he
it.
probably just got a spray can.
Yeah. Just probably how he did it.
We'll fix you up real quick.
Uh-huh.
But it's good
5
because
months down the line.
most businesses, when Kim and I work with a lot of employees.
Mhm.
That's our job. But when we go to I remember one time when I was on an interview, I was going to work for this company, and on the thing, it was real clean and everything. And I went out there, I was applying for a mechanical engineer position at that time. And
Mhm.
when I walked into the place, it was junky, nasty. They had this big old St. Bernard sitting in there. And I was like, no, I will not work for this company. So,
Mhm.
you know, on Facebook and stuff, I mean, back with, I think it was MySpace, whatever, their commercial was so clean that, you know, you'd be interested in working for them, you know, and they had a position for an engineer. But when I got there, it was all when he took me in the factory, I said, no, sir, that's okay. The factory was just dirty. It was
unkept.
yes. And you know, they was making these
my
little
body
tools.
shop, my
Mhm.
body shop part of it gets rough because it's parts here
Yeah,
and
yeah, you got
Right.
parts
stuff like
everywhere.
that. But
Right.
the restroom is clean, lobby is clean.
Do
and
you
the
clean
back
your
is
own
clean.
restroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead
I
on.
don't, yeah, I'm a
You don't have no maid?
No, I don't need it because it only takes me 15 minutes to clean my restroom and 20 minutes to clean the lobby.
Wow.
I do it myself.
Wow, and
Yeah.
you're the CEO.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the CEO. The price of being a CEO
You
sometimes.
see his beautiful wife?
Let's see. Oh, look at her. She is. You should have brought her tonight.
know.
I was gonna bring her, but she said she needs to get some rest
Oh,
for work
okay.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh, she works at night.
Yeah, she working
Oh,
tomorrow.
What's her name?
Okay.
Tasha.
Hey, Tasha.
Hi, Tasha. We're so proud of your husband, Tasha.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so once you get them in there, you do all this work so we could get a car out. Maybe if we had an emergency, how much? I mean, how fast could you get an emergency car out with just
Probably about a day and a half, 2 days.
2 days? Do you work 24, 12-hour shifts? It just depends on
Lately
the
it's
job.
been more 12.
12-hour
lately.
shifts.
and it's been like 7 days a week.
Wow.
But since my birthday hit,
When is your birthday?
June 19th.
Oh,
Juneteenth.
oh, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yes, ma'am. So since my birthday hit,
See her,
Exactly.
she's a Gemini too.
and I'm a true Gemini. I'm laid back. I'm laid back till I'm not. But it's got to be a reason for you to bring me out of my element. You know. Other than that, I'm laid back now. Back
you
then,
laid back, Gemini?
back in the day, I was just stupid dude. You know. Yeah, I was all swole and didn't care. You know, I was swole up, didn't care.
Uh-huh.
You know, basically call myself whooping dudes and this and that. now I be chilling. So when they step over the line, I let them know. Say, bro, you
Sound
think
like
about
him
that.
then.
All right.
So with the COVID though, y'all still stayed open, didn't y'all? Throughout
Yeah,
the whole
we're an essential business because
Right.
Yeah.
people need their cars.
That's right.
You know, if they wreck them, they need to fix them. They
So-
can't just say, all right, well, we can't fix your car. No.
Because the
Well,
president
That's
shut
kinda
down
that's another
everything.
job security situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now nightclubs and stuff, we don't need them. They fun, but we don't need them.
Yeah, but I need my car.
Yes,
If
sir.
it get
Right.
hit. What was your
Exactly.
question,
We can't be
Linda?
twerking.
Huh? You can
be
twerk, but
twerking.
twerk at home.
Twerk at the house.
He trying to get that car. Linda had a question
Like
for
me,
you,
I'm
Bill.
not a stripper dude. I don't do the stripper thing. I tried to sit in there and stuff like that, and
It didn't
it's
work for
boring,
you.
man.
Too much
Boring.
cold.
Because what?
What'd you say? Wait a minute, Kim said too much COVID, man.
Too much COVID. Oh no, no,
COVID.
that's what I'm saying. COVID. Like me, it doesn't interest me because I done already did all. I done already
Yeah,
did
he
it.
done passed out.
Privately though.
That's something you do at home with the wife.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did it
Linda had a
privately.
question for you, Billy.
Okay, when you get the car and it can't start, do you have a mechanic that can check out what's going on under the engine, under the hood?
We
or-
do it. Yeah, we do it. Whatever. We do what needs to be done. Like we got a Honda Accord that we just got in right now,
Mm-hmm.
and he got hit on the front and broke the starter and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So we got to replace all that stuff, and we also got a Cadillac that broke the motor mount, and we got it's an XTS, I think a 15 XTS,
what color?
like a blue. They call it. The color is like old blue eyes.
Do y'all
like,
ever? Let me ask you this. Now I know
I
some
got
people.
3 of them right now. 3 XTS.
Are
I got
you
a
selling
15,
them?
16, and 18.
Are you
No, they
selling
customers.
those? Huh?
It just happened in 3s.
What
I
if
had
they
3
don't- what if
charges
your
last
customers-
That's
month.
what I was gonna say. What if your customers
Don't
can't
pick
pay
them up.
you
Yeah,
and
what
they
do you
just
do
leave
then?
the car there? Do you? I mean, what?
Yeah,
how
you gotta file a lien on it. you
Oh,
know?
so you file a lien on them?
Yeah, and they wake them up. They get a letter, a
Okay.
certified letter in the mail that wake them up. At 31 days, if that don't happen, then
It belongs to you,
it belongs to the company.
the company.
So they'll send you the.
And then I can
you can
sell
go-
it to me, or I can sell it to somebody else. Yeah.
Oh, so you'll get the
But
title
it'd be
deed and
S&B.
everything though.
Yeah, it'd be a clear blue title.
Oh,
Yeah.
has that ever happened to you though?
Yeah, that's how I got some of my money back in the day though. Way back, like 05,
Nice.
05. I ain't filed a lien, and it's so
Uh-huh.
much paperwork, man. It takes
Oh,
like
is it?
4 or 5 hours just sitting there dotting your I's and crossing. Then you go up there and say, well, you still need this. And I just like, it could take you 2 or 3 days trying to go up there and
Get
she's
it
saying
signed
you need
submitted.
this, because it's like their job is not to give you the lien, you know?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
they wanna make sure everything
Everything.
is perfect. Yeah.
before they can give
'Cause I
you
got
that.
3 cars that I gotta do liens on now.
Wow.
Wow.
And I just don't want to do it.
But the people just leave them. They don't come back. They don't call.
One dude did. Yeah, both of them. Both of
Uh-huh.
those people did. Yeah, it's a 13 Nissan Sentra
Uh-huh.
and it's a 15 Hyundai Sonata. Yeah, both of them. Cause she didn't have insurance, and I'm thinking that she had insurance.
Uh-huh.
Her grandfather, she paid him. He let it lapse.
Oh.
You know, so I fixed the car, came out of pocket, and all that car looking new and everything.
Oh man.
But when they delivered it, it came one night, and I got a call on Monday morning. Hey, we dropped the car. You know, we dropped the car at your shop. Man, the wheels all out there and everything.
Uh-huh.
Shit, we got that car back running perfect, looking perfect, aligned and everything. Man, we let it lapse. We're gonna try to get a loan. And it's still sitting there.
And they won't try to come back and get it.
Oh no, she done moved out of state. She lived in
Wow.
Washington or something.
Oh man, they left the car.
Yeah, so I'm gonna file it pretty soon. But I've been so busy and been doing pretty
So is
good.
grandfather still alive?
Oh yeah, he just rolling around like me and you.
He ain't worried about no car.
I guess he said,
Forget that.
oops, I messed up. And just kept rolling, you know. That's it.
I gotta talk about Tasha, right? Your wife.
Mhm.
I'm looking at your page again.
Mhm.
She made him this plate on April 20th,
Mhm.
and her muffins are made like what little
Flowers.
flowers. That is
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, I said, what I have in the
You
in
said
the text?
this is what he said. He said, wait a minute, anyway. This is what I had waiting on me from the woman that has 2 jobs, aka my wife. Oh, look at that.
Let's see. Oh,
Yes,
that's
man,
a
meatloaf,
meal.
broccoli,
Did she do
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh,
I
that
can't let you
is
talk
so
about this. I ain't sure my
sweet.
husband-
How long you been married?
She said what?
I ain't
What?
showing my husband this page.
Oh yeah.
He'd be like, you work 1 job. Can I at least get some water?
In the middle of the pandemic too.
So how long you been married?
Yeah.
This time because it was another one. I was married.
That's okay. We
I
just
was
want to know
married
about
before,
Tasha. We just
and
want
it
to
was
know
10
about Tasha.
years.
Uh-huh.
But when they changed, I gotta go. You know?
Did he say when they change?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get him back for that one. He
Wait a
said,
minute, what you mean? They changed.
You know, I tend to get comfortable and stuff like that.
Oh,
you
the
know?
first wife.
Yeah. Well, period. Women, period.
oh, we
Oh,
gotta
wait a
have,
minute. Hold up now, Billy.
No.
Wait a minute. You finna get cut
You
up
was
here.
all cool
My
for a
point
minute.
Okay, now
exactly.
tell us your
Y'all,
point.
yeah, I didn't say all women.
No, we just
Okay,
messing with
okay.
you.
Now tell
I
us
didn't
what
say
you
all
mean
women.
by that, though, Billy.
All right. Well, it's like this.
Okay, tell us, Billy.
When you meet somebody,
Uh-huh.
your representative needs to be you.
Oh, I got you on
Yeah,
that.
don't fake it till you think you make it.
Mhm.
Because I can love you to the end of the earth and still let you go.
Oops.
That's the truth.
But
And
that's
I
a
just
good
love you,
point
and
there,
then
Billy.
and then I suffer and hurt and get that stuff out. Takes me
Uh-huh.
about maybe a week or something like that.
He
And I'm
said,
Billy said a week. A week,
Yeah.
Billy.
don't you be
Yeah.
back there. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
No, week for each year for some 10 weeks completely. 10 weeks.
No, not even a week.
But see, what you want the woman to be real when she meets you. You don't want all that faking and shaking.
Man,
and
the
all
only
that.
thing I want is whatever I get is what I got.
Thank you. I agree
Not
with that.
later on, you know.
That you find out
oh boy,
something
you
else.
doing this, you doing that, and you tickling my toes and all this kind of stuff.
When they first get you,
then later on,
man, I ain't touching your
man, I ain't
toes.
blah 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 blah. Toe what?
Man, I ain't doing that no more. I got you now.
Oh,
So funny.
it's
I
like
know, I love it.
it's like you know, I ain't making you pancakes now. Bologna sandwiches, bologna bread right there. Hold
my
up,
God.
man, hold up.
But before they were making you pancakes and
You see
everything.
that doggone infinity you got over there? You see
Shit,
that blah blah blah
Uh-huh.
blah blah blah. You know they you got to shock them back. Say,
Yes.
yeah.
Who's
Who paying for that?
driving that?
Who paying for that? What was you doing when I first met you? Well, I had 3 kids. I didn't have none. I had 3 kids. I had a 1-bedroom apartment. And
Uh-huh.
I just got the apartment. How the hell you 2 months behind and you just got the apartment?
So you saying you rescued the sister? You rescued her.
I'm tired of rescuing.
But you want to retire
No
that
more
Superman
EMT.
cat.
What is it? EMT? No more EMT.
Yeah, no
No
more.
more.
So,
No
wait a
more.
minute, Billy.
It sounded like you was rescuing. It sounded like you.
No more of that.
Resuscitation.
No,
But
no
wait a
more of
minute,
that.
Billy. You mean you married? You married a lady with 3 kids, not
That's
yours.
pretty.
Mhm.
Now that's a good man.
That's
That
a
is
good
pretty
man.
special. I
And
agree
raised
with
them
that.
like mine.
Wow.
Raised
Wow.
them like mine.
Ooh.
And then when the boy I taught him how to fight. I said, because you know I was growing up. I was pretty good with my hands. I just say growing up,
Uh-huh.
I was pretty good with my hands. So I taught him. The dude used it on me. And boy, I flipped the script. I had to whoop him. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's good.
but he
that
got,
you
he
did.
got respect for me this day, though. He
Right.
think because he done got a little bit bigger than me and this and that. Nah, I had to whoop him.
He can
I don't
bust it
play.
on you, huh?
You can't look at me and be like, oh, that dude, look, I can whoop him. Nah, you can't do that. That's the worst thing to do. Yeah, you don't do that, man, especially with a healthy dude.
You
I
said,
got I got everything is good. I just ain't all cut up and swollen and all that, but I don't need
I'm
that.
healthy. That's right.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. All right.
No, I like this. This is good.
Yeah, we gotta bring him back. We gotta bring him
Let's
back.
try to get our car in the
Answer the
shop.
question. You been married for how long?
And how long?
Okay, how long you been married to Tasha?
Yeah,
I married Tasha. What is it? October 16th.
Almost on my birthday. He missed it
October
by 2
16th,
days.
2015.
Oh, so y'all been
so
married
it's
about
gonna be-
5
it's
years.
gonna be
It'll be 5 years this
anniversary.
year.
That time went fast.
Mhm. It
It
does.
don't
It
seem
flies.
like it was that.
So you only have one child?
No, I got 3.
Oh, you got 3.
I got a 22-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 14-year-old.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Are these your steps or are they yours?
No, they mine.
Okay.
No, I done
They
had,
got your
I
seed.
done had
That's your
30
seed.
steps.
He said he had 30 steps. He done had
No, I'm
30
just
steps.
joking. I'm just joking. But I had the first female I ever talked to was from 91 to 2003, and that wasn't married. That was just
Just
we was doing good, but she let somebody get in her ear. We got into it. First thing they want to do is call the police. I guess they think that
Because
well, we got everything now, so if I send them to jail, then I can have everything you got, blah, blah, blah.
Ain't that terrible?
They don't understand that I got money put back that you don't know about. Mama, can you go to the storage, go in that safe, get that money out of there, and go bond
He
me
said,
out.
go to the safe. You got it, man. You got it.
But
You gotta be
It's too
smart.
bad that somebody would do that.
Were you incorporated before this or?
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
happened?
yeah. This
Okay.
was family violence, and then after that, what was it? One day, she said, when I came around, y'all I did was have butterflies, and I just looked up at them, and I told her, I said, well, you might as well stop that because it'll never be nothing else between us
She
again.
did that.
When you let them police take
Yeah,
me, and
that was
doggone
it.
well,
I ain't do nothing.
doggone well, I'm not a person that whoops on people and stuff like that.
Right.
So when you did that, I call that letting them take me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
walked me out, and in the neighborhood see me getting in a really.
That's
I'm
embarrassing.
Missed your
but
life.
after I did that, after I left the house, everything just
Just went down. Yeah.
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 So that they think that certain people think that after a while start thinking that they're the reason why things are going so good.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm like, you don't walk through the house if you see trash on the floor, it don't matter who you are. Pick it up, put it in the trash or whatever.
Right.
You drop something, pick
That's
it up,
right.
clean it
You
up.
should.
This and that, your toilet, your restroom.
Right.
You make sure your aim is good. When you get done, tear off a piece of toilet paper and wipe that,
Right.
and then let the
right.
seat down.
That's
And
right.
that way you don't have that
Build up.
that pee smell in the restroom when you walk.
We learned a lot about auto.
So how did God come into this picture?
Humility.
Okay.
God has given me humility because if I was like I was before, my mom thought I was gonna be dead or either like a life sentence or something like that. 'Cause
Okay.
I was wilding out. I didn't care if you was running your mouth, like you can be loud, but I'm gonna get with you. Oh, it ain't that bad, man. You started. I told you to leave me alone, but you kept messing with me. Now you got this. What you gonna do with this? Cause I know what I'm finna do. That type of thing. That's how my temperament was back then. Now I'm laid back. When people come that way, I give them an option. Leave me alone, and everything will be good. But I'm not gonna threaten them. But when they come out their mouth with all that, I'm gonna let them know, and I'm gonna look them dead in their eyes. After that, I can't help you. Whatever this other side of me does, that's just you.
Well, did you have anger management
I actually took an anger management class,
and cognitive?
and that's who it was a friendly white lady when I was gone. A friendly white lady. And she was the nicest lady you ever wanted to see. And she had control of that classroom. Everybody wanted to do stuff. And she didn't even have to say, I get these guards or nothing. She didn't do nothing. They loved her. And I was in anger management, and it taught me how to know myself.
Right.
But now I know myself and I know my limits. When I start stressing and stuff like that, I'm gonna get away from the situation.
Right.
So I got too much to lose.
Yes, you do.
I got way too much to lose, and all of this stuff in my whole life, nobody's ever just given me a car. My mama made me pay for the first car, her old car. She said, "You pay for this." When I was 12 years old, my mama took half my little $30 check and I think she was going to the club with it. You know, but
right,
it
that's
doesn't
right.
matter. She showed me
Uh-huh.
that ain't no free lunch around.
It's
That's
not.
good.
It's
So I've
not.
been paying for stuff. I got it. The rent man is gonna get it. The car note people gonna get it. If I ain't paid, that means I don't have it.
Mm.
But if I got it, I don't care. I don't have to have no money in my pocket. I just want to live nice and food on the table and all that.
That's good.
And
That's
like
good.
lately, I've been a Netflix bandit, boy.
I agree.
Man, I've been at home, boy. That's the best thing in the world.
Watch Netflix. Huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Blue Moon. Squeeze your little orange in your Blue Moon and just watch Netflix and just binge. Watch
That's
3 or 4
good.
shows a night.
Now, you and Tasha, do y'all have any kids together?
No, ma'am. She doesn't have any natural kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she has
A lot.
adopted my son,
That's so
and he loves her
sweet.
like a
Mm.
mother.
That's good. That's
I would say
absolutely
your testimony is God
Is-
got you to be.
Well, my testimony is literally, you can't be nothing without God.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's true.
you can't be nothing without God.
Okay.
You can have all the ideas you want to in the
Mhm.
world, but in order to execute them, you got to have God.
So did you write your vision down?
What vision?
The vision that you
Where you
had
at now?
about your
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
your thing
Well,
that
I
you-
wrote a makeshift one down.
Mhm.
When I was locked up the second time.
Mhm.
I wrote a makeshift one down because I had a lot of time. I learned how to play chess. I learned to do a whole lot of stuff
Right,
and use my mind. You know,
right.
because when a person talks to me, my brain is computing everything
Mm.
they saying, deciphering nonsense from real
stuff.
sense.
Right.
So when a person talking to me, if it don't sound right, I'm gonna stop them right then. So if you went to the left, how did you wind up right?
Right.
Mm.
That
No.
makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know. I'm like, say no to drugs.
Sure.
I mean, people don't like I'm blunt. I'm
That's
blunt.
good. That's
But
good. Don't waste
I
time.
come in and I'm friendly. I got the
Yeah,
smile
you're
and stuff
friendly.
like that.
Mhm.
That's my alter ego.
Mm.
I'm like this. It ain't nothing in the middle. It ain't no warm. It's either cold or hot.
That's right.
Ain't no warm.
Mhm.
So I'm either real nice, smiling, or I'm like, you need to go play with somebody else. I mean, literally.
Right.
I mean, that's the only way to be.
That's right.
That's the only way
At
to
least
be.
they'll know who you are
What you
and
stand
yeah,
for.
what you stand for. You
Right.
know,
Mm.
You
and
know-
everything. So have you ever been what is it? Discriminate. I mean,
Racism.
what is it? Prejudice.
racial profile?
thing. Yeah.
Profile.
With
Oh,
you, with
yeah.
your thing, where
Well,
people
it's a-
won't want to come
With
in
your
because they
business,
see that
yeah.
you're black.
Well, it's more or less. I got more white customers.
I was going to
Believe
ask you
it. I
that,
definitely believe
especially
that.
with the Harley
The
Davidson.
white people, they come and get their car.
That's what
Man,
they
it looks
done
good.
right.
Thank you. When they pay their deductible, black people, they get it.
What is this right here? Yeah.
And I say, ma'am, I said, the law is 3 foot. Whatever you can see standing 3 foot back from a car, that's what it is. The idea is to make your car look normal. But
Right.
now you're nitpicking. I said,
Right.
you're nitpicking, and I'm not really going to stand for it, because you will go to the same shop
Not act like this.
and it's owned by a white person. You be like, thank you, I like it. And
Mm.
bye-bye.
You telling the
You
truth?
know?
That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
So I just tell them, I said, step back, ma'am, and just look at it and tell me what you see. It look okay. I said, all right. Now, what do you see on the rest of your car? She didn't say nothing. That section right there looks better than the rest of your whole car, and the color matches and everything. And I said, I hate to say it like that, but ma'am, take your business elsewhere. You have a good day. And that's it.
That's how you
That's
do
good.
it. When you
Because-
know you're honest with you.
Because it's like this. If she sends somebody, it's gonna be boo-boo on that referral. He okay, but you gotta make sure he ain't got this. Or
That's
he
right.
okay,
People are
but
like that.
so I don't even want that.
Mhm.
But I see now it's a lot of people that I grew up with. I thought they were like my best friends
Yeah.
and stuff.
Uh-oh.
But when you become successful,
You don't have too many best friends, huh?
Sure don't.
They didn't
No.
get that same level of success as very hard.
You find out who your real friends
There
are.
you go.
Right.
Now I got a couple real friends that I acquired after the
Right.
fact. They doing just as well as me.
Yep.
But the ones that it's some that are doing as well as me or better. But when I got to that level, they felt like I don't belong there. You know,
Yeah. That's what my husband
Isn't
said.
that
feel like I don't
so
belong there.
strange?
well, they carry their stuff a little bit different because certain people they want to brag and flash and this and that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But when you roll up in this Beamer and I roll up in this Porsche, I guess I'm taking your shine. The only difference is I ain't throwing stuff around. I just get out and say, "Hey, y'all, how y'all doing?"
Right.
Go
You
in.
go
in.
But you out there, oh yeah, man, I blah blah blah. You know? It is what it is. You know?
Yeah. That's how.
But this
young
right here,
men-
I'm glad you ladies invited me today. This is beautiful
Well, thank
because
you.
it gives me a chance to actually say what's on my mind and let people know. Because there's a lot of people from the phone that know me. I've been low key, but back then I was all over South Side, East Side, Stop 6, just wreaking havoc. You know, way back in the day.
So, what would you tell somebody that really want to start a business? How would you encourage them if they was to come to you and ask you, you being a successful Black owner, you still yourself, you still humble, you don't think that you too high to talk to them?
Mhm.
What would you say to them? Because you got a lot of young men out here
Yeah.
that's just sitting on the corner doing
Mhm.
nothing.
Right.
They smoking, they weed, or they selling. They think that this is the way of life is to do that. But here you are, Mr. Hollman. You have your own business that you worked hard for to get to where you are.
Mhm.
You driving a nice Porsche. You still humble because you have some that in your situation. They up here now. They don't want to have nothing to do
Nobody.
with you now
Mhm.
because they're up here. But to me, you seem like you're still humble.
I'm
You
laid
seem
back.
like, hey, I can still roll if I wanted to, but I just choose not to. But you have a lot of young men out there that really need to hear your story, and I'm glad that you came tonight to tell them because we want to promote Black businesses,
Mhm.
especially men that's in their businesses.
Right.
That even though you've been to the penitentiary, you still successful. You see,
Mhm.
we have some that still go and they want to go back. We work with these people that they go into the pen and they come out, they don't want to do nothing, then they find themselves back. But here you are, you went in twice. Now you have a successful business that you've been in for 20 years.
Mhm.
And I love the way you
it's
take
excellent.
pride in your business.
Yes.
Your business is not a hangout for men to come and drink and because some of them use it and sell drugs.
Mhm.
So here's a young man that's looking at this show and they want to know, hey, Mr. Homer, how can I become a successful Black business owner like you?
Well, number one, when you whatever mission that you got, first you be like, I want to start me a business. I want to help people. I want to do that. Keep that same diligence and stuff.
Yes.
When you get going, keep that.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna go off track a little bit.
Okay.
Like, let's say a pastor.
Uh-huh.
Like, man, I wanna spread the word of God and stuff. That money start coming. First thing you do is look at the girls with the skirts and this and that. Next
Say
thing
it.
you know, he getting half of the what they call it,
Congregation.
people out there.
Yeah, congregation. Yeah, I hear you.
And even dudes' wives and stuff like that.
Yes.
And no, man, whatever you went in, cause God knows real.
Yes, he does.
So
Yeah.
whatever you went in with, whatever you
Yes.
deserve, God will give it to you.
Yes, he will.
But only if you deserve it.
yes.
Right.
But sometimes I was like, man, and why is it so hard? Man, why is it so hard?
Mhm.
The next thing you know, and I'm moving this money over here to make sure that's good and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Next thing you know, boom, money just coming from everywhere. People
Yeah.
coming in,
Won't he do it? Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And like people say, God is good. I say God is great.
Yeah.
I always correct. Say food is
Great.
good. God is great.
Right.
But whatever you set out to do,
Yes.
stick with it.
Right.
Unless of course you let me scam some people. Nah, that ain't the way to go.
Yeah.
But if you like, all right, I want to build starters or I want to buff cars, man, it's hard, dude. You thought it was gonna be easy?
Wow.
You did like 2 cars and it was gravy, and then when you get this one and it's a bus and you want to quit in the middle,
Right.
Oh
No.
man,
This young generation.
man, look at here. What's a good way to say this? You gotta earn your position.
That's right.
You gotta
That's
earn.
right.
I know people look, that end, he driving that thing around. He don't. No, I deserve that, bro.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like that. Yes, I like
earned
that. Yes.
My credit got that.
Thank you.
That's
Right.
good.
I bought a Porsche, a Harley, and a convertible Camaro in 1 year. $145,000 is what I spent.
Yeah.
The Harley, I traded in my silver Harley
Yeah.
to get, and that was a bad mistake, by the
Yeah,
way.
They're chrome.
You have a chopper?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. I ain't too choppers more, a little more
Uh-huh.
on the lighter scale.
The chrome one was what is your chrome Harley called?
It's a Road King.
Road
You
King.
talking the silver one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
a
a
whole
Road
other
King.
category. I can't even.
I
Yeah.
know.
I
I know.
Yeah, I go to motorcycle rallies.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Kim goes everywhere.
Didn't
Didn't I tell you that? I tell you, she goes everywhere. Look at her. She already checking that out. I'll probably see her on a Harley one day.
But
That
I've
gonna
had so
kill.
many. I've had, like that orange car on there. Did you see the orange
Yes,
car?
yes.
That's a 71 Grand Prix.
Yeah, I was looking
I
at
bought
that.
it. Didn't nobody. I didn't want to fix it up
Uh-huh.
because my money wasn't right,
Uh-huh.
and nobody wanted. I was gonna sell it to a dude for $500.
Are you kidding?
He didn't.
Let me
That
see.
car
Kim.
right there.
Let me see.
Not like that, of course.
Oh, but-
before it
Yeah,
was
but
fixed
that's
up.
after
Yeah.
you
Oh,
did
that's
this.
after
That's where you got a
Let me
hold
see
of
that.
Yeah.
Where you got a
Okay,
hold
so
of
this
Yeah.
is after you
And
got
then-
a
and
hold
then
too.
I was like, man,
Ooh,
forget
that
it.
looks
I said,
nice.
forget it.
Yeah.
I went on and built it
That
myself.
looks nice.
And I got
That's-
even. I'm thinking that I'm making. I see people out there.
You can make
I
it
got
more.
even
That
more
looks
haters.
nice.
I'm gonna give it to
You got any more haters driving?
I got even more haters. They
That's
remember,
nice.
man. You still got that orange car?
Did
No.
you sell it?
Yeah, I sold it
Oh,
because at a certain time, right before I separated from my wife, my
Uh-huh.
first wife,
Mhm.
times got hard because she
Yeah.
felt like I don't need to help you. She
Oh,
got an
wow.
interview with the post office and the
That was
test
it.
and all that stuff. No, she failed it
Oh,
on
Yeah, I don't
purpose.
like ugly.
she failed on purpose.
Yeah, she had to because it was simple. Man, it's toothless people work for the post office.
He said,
Hey,
"Two."
I know,
He say
know,
two-
trash for whatever shade you want to put it.
Wow.
And I know doggone well she could have passed that.
Uh-huh.
But when times got hard, I sold.
Wow.
And
Oh, wow.
hence today I'm still in business. Because when bills pile up, you gotta do whatever you gotta
You
do.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Wow.
Like a lot of my assets that I got, times get real hard and my
That's
money
it.
is depleted.
That's right.
You got something.
Mhm.
Boy, I
Right.
tell you, this time has really flown by. It doesn't even seem like an hour has been here. But Billy, we have really enjoyed you tonight. I met Billy at the Enterprise, and I was sitting there, and you and your friend was talking.
Actually, that's a customer.
oh really?
I was bringing him to bring his rental car back.
Car back, yeah.
Yeah.
We was, and they had me outside waiting for to go pick up the van. We was there, and I don't know how did we end up talking about you getting on the show. Oh, your friend was saying, hey, ma'am, that's what it was. He said, hey, ma'am, if you ever need body work or something, this is the man here. And the first thing I thought about was, hey, I have a talk show and I would love for you to be on my talk show. And he said, oh, really? Yeah. So I got his name and went to the car, got his name. And I said, because I would love to promote Black businesses. And that's how we got started, because the guy, his other friend, which is going to be on the show in about a week or two from now. But anyway, that's how you market your skills, because he had somebody there that was promoting his business. And I said, hey, and he gave me his card and I hooked up with him. And Billy
And it
is on
wasn't-
the
It
show
wasn't
tonight.
set up. It was just
It was God
He said it.
ordained, because I was just standing there
because
and he just, it was awesome. But anyway, Billy, you have been such a blessing
Yes,
tonight.
yeah.
And
Oh,
you
my
have
goodness.
encouraged us with, we're going to have to get you back on the show to
Yes.
talk about when we do our little men versus women
Yes,
show,
yes, him and Tasha got
But I
a-
thought one time we were going to put Billy off the show, y'all.
Yes.
We were going to cut Billy up here, but Billy cleared that up quick.
Well, you know,
Sure did.
that's where a lot of conversations go.
Yeah.
But you females don't let it carry out. it might start like it's going left, but it actually goes right.
Right. You know,
And
so
it's like if you let me finish and blah blah blah, and here you are, baby. You know, you like, and then now you feel like boo boo because you done cussed the man out,
I done cussed him
and they
out.
got a wedding ring for you. You know what I'm saying?
See, we definitely gonna have to have Billy back
he
on
gotta
here
come back. He
to
gotta
teach
come
us
back.
women
He
how to
gotta
be
come
quiet
back.
and listen
Yeah.
because you might miss a blessing.
But you know, oh,
Go ahead. We got.
I got a friend. I got a friend that you know, one of my buddies and stuff. He said, "Man, you so knowledgeable, bro. You need to be a speaker or something."
Yeah.
Because I was saying that, I was telling him something, and it actually worked. I said, "Man, basically just wait it out. Blah blah blah. Shit, show true colors." That's what happened.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have Billy back
Yeah.
for. We're gonna have Billy back on the show to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
got
telling
guys
these
that-
young men.
Guys that deal with, I mean, guys that pretty much have, I guess I can say, ways like that. I try to stay away from. A man needs to be a man. I put up with a female. A female gonna be a female. You know, they moody. Depending
Oh
on-
wait, we're gonna cut you off right
No,
I
no
don't care
disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give it up.
No
But
disrespect,
seriously,
though, women are beautiful, man.
oh thank you. Now you Billy know how to cover it up, y'all. Billy know how to cover it
No
up.
back door and none of that.
He don't want to
And no, and look here, no disrespect against the gay community or nothing like that either.
Okay.
You know. So,
But we're gonna have Billy back on here because Billy know how to smooth it out.
No, he don't.
Yeah, Billy know how to come back and see how he covered it up and say, "Beautiful women are beautiful." Okay,
they are.
but
I got four
No,
beautiful
the-
women.
okay, so
Raider, yes,
we
yes.
gotta close out.
Always been smooth.
I'm trying to close the show out, but y'all keep messing with Billy. Y'all gonna have me put off the show. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Billy. We gonna have Billy back. Don't y'all think we need to invite Billy back?
Yes, real
we gonna have to
soon,
invite
real
Billy
soon.
back on
Yes,
the show.
yes.
And I've learned so much about
too.
paint and body.
Yes.
You know that what's that other bath and body? We learned about paint and body tonight. But Billy done took us to another level.
Yes.
But Billy, we have really enjoyed you. And
Yes.
again,
I enjoy it,
give
man.
your
I
address
feel
out
real
again,
good.
Billy. Give your address out.
My address is 10016 North Crowley Road, Suite B as in boy, Crowley, Texas 76036.
Okay.
Phone number is 817-845-6825, and you'll always talk to me personally.
All right. So y'all give Billy a call if you have your car been in an accident or just wanted to be a remake. Please contact S&B Auto Specialties Paint and Body, where the CEO is Billy Jane Hollman Sr. in the house. So Billy, we thank you once again for being on the show. I am so glad I was at Enterprise that day.
Me too.
Because I never
Yes.
would have met Billy. God know how to work it.
Yes,
But
he
anyway,
does.
tune in to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma every Monday at 8 p.m. Facebook or YouTube. And if you would love to come on the show, check us out at elmatalkshow.com. And we would love to have you to come and be a part of our show. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you. From Linda, Cynthia, Kimberly, and myself, Elma, sign off.
Good night.
All right.